Hello and welcome to the second video in this Arvest tutorial series. So the first video we gave an overview of Arvest and kind of things that we can do in it, and today we're going to start really getting into the kind of meat and bones of things and start doing some things all around media today. So today we're going to be learning how to link to media that already exists online in Arvest. We're going to be learning how to upload media and how we can get our documents inside of Arvest, basically. So to do that, here I'm at the Arvest website. I'm going to click connect. I'm already signed in, so this is my account. So this is picking things up where we left off last time. So I've already got a project, some manifests, and some medias here. So this medias tab is what's going to be interesting us today. As you can see, I currently have 3 media items here. I can organize these by media type, so I can show just the videos here, and I can show just the images here. And I can also filter things by search words. So if I, for example, typed Cathédrale de Notre-Dame like this, see that only these ones are coming up, so you can filter things like that, and also some useful things. We can also sort things by title, we can sort things by update date, and things like that. So the first, let's say the simplest way of getting media into Arvest is to link to something that's already online. So for this, we need to find a piece of media that's already hosted online in a way that allows us to access the media directly. So for this example, I'm just going to head over to the Wikimedia Commons website because they have lots of free images that are openly available online. So we could just take this picture of the day, very pretty motorbike. So let's go and see that. And so if I open this image in a new tab, so we're going to need the direct link to the media file that we're wanting to link to online. And so you can tell that this is the direct link to the file because you just have this media file. You have nothing else. So I can come up here and copy the link. So I'm on Mac, so I'm using Command C, Control C on Windows, of course, to copy this link. And so I now have that copied, and I can come back to Arvest here and I can add it to my Arvest media collection. So to do that, I'm going to press the little plus button down here on the bottom right. And so you see we've got an upload button and we've got a link button. So we're going to link this first piece of media. And I'm going to paste the link that I copied earlier. And you can also tell that it's a direct link because it's got this .jpeg file extension at the end. So I've added that, and here it is. So if I want, so we've got each media file you see has these 3 buttons. So edit media, copy media's link, and open a new tab. If I click open a new tab, that'll just take me to where the media is hosted. But I can also click this edit media button, and I can edit some of its data. So when you link to a piece of media, the kind of default title is just the URL that it exists at. So I'm going to change that. I'm going to call this a motorbike, and I'm going to give it a description. Hosted at Wikimedia Commons, for example. And you can see that I'm the creator of this media, and I can have the date that it was created at. And we also generate a thumbnail for this for the media that's uploaded and linked to. So you see that this is actually hosted on the Arvest app. But yeah, just so you know, that's there. If we have a look at this edit media tab in more detail, so we've got this general excuse me, we've got this general tab we're here, where we can change things like title and description, that kind of stuff. We've also got this share tab. So this is where, so my username on this session is Jacob Test. And so I'm the only person that currently has the permission to view and see this media and edit it. But if I want, I can add people. So I know, for example, a user that someone I know called Ivan, who works with us, I could share it with him. So I could add him to that and give him different permissions, so reader, admin, editor, all that kind of stuff, and I can take them away as well. I mean, we'll look at sharing in more detail soon, but just to let you know that this is where you can share media to different users and to different groups. And if we like, we can also come up to the metadata tab and give the media some metadata. So creator, I don't know if we have access to the person that created this. We do, Stefan Prostorf. Not pronouncing that right, but anyway. And, we could add any kind of different types of metadata to this media if we like. By default, it's in the format Dublin Core, but we'll get into metadata in an upcoming video as well. So I'll save that. And so we have our media there, which is now available and can be used in our Arvest projects to create manifests, which can then be used in projects. So just to bear in mind, you'll have noticed that, so if I copy the media's link and I paste it the URL, we'll see that it's still the link that exists within the Wikimedia Commons server. And similarly, if we open it up, same thing. It's hosted at Wikimedia Commons. We've just created a link within our Arvest collection to that media file. We haven't re-uploaded it to the Arvest servers because that's one of the it's kind of one of the interesting things about the way that Arvest works and the IIIF system, upon which it's based, is that you don't have to keep on re-uploading things to different places. If it exists freely online and is available, then you can just use it and go from there. So another example of linking to some media, we could, for example, want to link to a YouTube video. So if I go open up my YouTube here, and if I type, I don't know, let's stay within the theme, motorbikes. So this is without any pre-planning here, so I have no idea what kind of videos these are, and I'm not actually a very big motorbike person, but is it MotoGP, the races? Anyway, we could have a look at some highlights of this MotoGP, so let's just wait for the adverts to go. Hopefully in post-editing I will lower the volume of that to preserve your ears. So let's say this video is hosted on YouTube, and I'd like to have that in Arvest. So how can I do that? I can click the share button here. So, sorry, my computer is in French, but I'm sure that you're quite familiar with YouTube's interface. So if we click share, and we can just copy the link here. I can go back into Arvest. Once again, I'm going to press the plus button and link, and I'm going to paste the YouTube link there, and you see that it comes up here. So similarly, if I click open a new tab, you see that it opens up the YouTube here and the video and all that fun business, and I can give it a title, so some MotoGP highlights on YouTube, for example. And so again, we can share it with people and give it metadata. So that's linking to a video on YouTube. So you can link to direct videos as well. And you can link to videos on PeerTube, which we'll be seeing in just a second. But yeah, just to let you know some of the different hosting services that you can link to, because YouTube, you'll notice, it isn't a direct link to a video file. It's actually a streaming service, YouTube, but Arvest kind of takes care of all the piping under the hood to make it so that we can link to that video and start using it in Arvest. Great, so I'll go ahead and close some of those tabs. Now that we know how to link different media and bring them into our collection, how about if I want to upload media that doesn't yet exist online? So we offer you space on our servers to host media. There is a limit to the amount of content you can upload. In certain cases, for example, for research, if you want to have access to more space, then you can contact us, and we can try and make that happen. So obviously you have two options. You can either upload something directly to Arvest, or you can upload it somewhere else online and then link directly to it. I'm going to show you how to upload things to Arvest right now. So let's say on my computer, try and refrain from showing you all my documents. So on my desktop, I have this folder called test media. And I've got two files in there. I've got this picture that I took on the campus yesterday, because it was nice and sunny, and I've got this video that I took of some building work going on the campus. So it's no great masterpiece of contemporary cinema, but it's a good example video file to show you how things can work. So first of all, this image. If I wanted to get this image up to Arvest, how would I do that? Well, you can imagine it's very simple. So I'm going to just press the plus again, and instead of pressing the link, I'm going to press upload. So I'm going to head off to my desktop, and I'm going to find the image. So here it is. And I'm going to upload it, and there you have it. It's uploaded. So you see that it looks exactly the same as an image that we may have linked to. It's with the same options, so we can edit the media here. So I'm going to call it a sunny campus. Summer is nice. And we're going to save that. And you see that if I open it in a new tab, you'll see that we've got so this direct link to the media file. Except this time it is hosted at resource.arvest.app. So this is actually hosted on our servers. So just a quick word if you have questions about the security of our servers and things like that. So we are currently hosted at Humanum, which is the French national infrastructure for digital humanities, so state-funded, very secure digital infrastructure. So there's no worries about the security and safeness of your data. This is all staying within Humanum, and we of course do not use any of your data for nefarious things such as I don't know, training LLMs or selling it on to third parties or that kind of thing. So no worries about that. So yeah, that is uploading my image. So that's very simple. What about if I want to upload my video? So videos are going to work, and audio in fact are going to work a bit differently, because an image file is a very, very small file. So we handle that directly within the Arvest app. However, for video and audio, we're actually going to use our instance of PeerTube. So PeerTube is a kind of open source alternative to things like YouTube and Vimeo and stuff like that. And it's actually, so it's an application that is open source that people can deploy and host for free. and we have deployed and hosted a free instance of the PeerTube tool, again at human noom, so making sure that everything is nice and safe. So to get to PeerTube, you've got this little box down here with the link, so I can click here, and this is Arvest's PeerTube. So you'll be seeing that it looks very much like your typical kind of streaming service, like YouTube or Vimeo, except it's PeerTube. So you see that the URL that we got to by clicking here is peertube.arvest.app. So you will the first time you will need to request an account. So at the moment we have set it up so that we manually confirm users' accounts, just to kind of make sure that things aren't going completely crazy. It shouldn't take too long at all, as long as I haven't gone off on a very long and extended weekend, then someone should be able to approve your account pretty quickly. But yeah, it won't be immediate. We'll need to approve your account before you can start uploading things. We may change that in the future, depending on how things progress. But for the moment, we need to. It will need to be approved. So you'll click on there, and you can. It should be pretty simple to find out how to create your account. But I already have an account, so I'm going to log into that. Here we are. And so we see that, so this is an interface, and so this interface, as well as the Arvest app, will be changing and hopefully getting a bit prettier in the very near future. But yeah, it's pretty functional now, so you should be able to find your way around. It's very similar to something like YouTube. So, for example, we have the Discover tab, which is there's no actual videos at the moment. I believe, or no, yeah, there's the trending tab where you can see some of the things that people have uploaded, and then you've got your own videos. So I have my videos here. So I've uploaded quite a few, but I've kept them all in private, which is why they didn't. Crop up on the trending tab. And you can also have different channels and things like that. So maybe I will create a more detailed tutorial around PeerTube at some point, but I'm assuming that there must be already tutorials about PeerTube somewhere online, so I perhaps won't go into too much detail of that. Here I'm just going to show you how to publish a video. So you see that it's again pretty simple. We've got this big publish button here, so I'm clicking here, and I'm going to select the file that I want to upload. I'm going to select my Sunny Trees and Crane MP4 file, and I'm going to upload that. And now excuse me. So here we've got typical kind of video streaming stuff, titles, Sunny and Sunny Trees and Crane. I won't bother giving it tags, description, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I want it on my channel, which is that. You can see that you can also add captions, chapters, more advanced things. We won't bother with that right now. We'll just go ahead and click public. You may want to set the privacy, which can be important, so you can see we got it unlisted, private, lots of different things, in fact, and so they will all be sort of compatible with Arvest as well. So once I've got everything set up, I'm going to go ahead and click publish, and so we see that I've got my video uploaded there, and that's all very great. And so now if I want to have that in Arvest, well, it's going to be like linking to a YouTube video or to a media online. We're going to need the URL, so I'm going to click share here, and I'm going to copy this code, this URL rather, and then I'm going to head back into Arvest. Again, the plus button, and this time link. I'm going to paste the link here, and there we have it. So let's call it something different. So Sunny Trees and Crane. at Rentu University. And I'll save that. And so if I click on the open new tab here, it takes me back to PeerTube where it's hosted. And the media's link again is going to be to the PeerTube place. So there you have it. That is the different ways of getting media into Arvest. As we'll see, for example, linking to media. Once we're going to start creating manifests and using this media in projects, you'll see that we don't actually strictly need to add a media that already exists online to Arvest to be able to start using them. As long as we have the link to a media, then we can start using them for manifests and things like that. However, it can be very useful to be able to bring all your different media together in this place so that you have them quickly available and you can use them within the application very quickly without having to go off down different paths on the internet to try and find different links to different media. And of course we also have the media hosting when things don't exist online, which can be very useful as well. So in the next video we shall start looking at how we can take this media and start creating manifests from them. Just to remind you, manifests are more complex digital objects which can be given titles, which can have more than one media item within them with pages and things like that. They can have metadata, they can have annotations, all that kind of stuff. But now that we know how to upload media and get media within Arvest and things like that, now we are ready to start creating manifests, which is what we're going to be doing in the next video. So I hope that was useful for you. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask them in the comments below. And you'll find all the links that you'll need for the various different things seen in this video in the description below as well. So thanks very much for watching, and I shall see you again soon.